Speaking to Canvey Island manager Danny Heale following our 2-1 defeat away at Lowestoft Town. Danny, disappointing defeat, what were your thoughts on the match?
I thought we was a better side throughout the game. I thought first half we completely dominated the game. I thought we looked strong up front, very good defensively. Went 1-0 up. Their keepers made two great saves to stop us from going 2 to 3-0 up. And then I always thought in the back of my head it weren't going to be enough. But then second half I thought we dominated again, and then Rob Bartley slipped at a vital moment and it's punished us, and they've equalised from it. But that's just what happens to us at the minute, and things at the moment ain't going for us at all. And we've just got to stay together, be strong, because the performances are there, but just the minor things, it's just fine margins that are just going against us at the minute. And it's got to even itself out sooner or later, because I thought we've dominated the game today, and they're a good side, Lowestoft. They're a decent crowd here. Pitch was very wet. I thought we played the pitch better than they did, and we've ended up losing 2-1. But it's just disappointing. Obviously the slips cost us a goal, and then about a minute later we've given a silly free kick away and give the boy Henderson, who's probably one of the smallest players on the pitch, a free header at the far post. So we've shot ourselves in the foot again. But you can take lots of positives out of it, but we've got to start picking up points, because we're playing well in games and not getting through. We've played a lot worse than that this season and won. So it's sooner or later it's just got to go our way.
One thing we seem to be doing a lot of recently is conceding an equaliser and then conceding a goal to put us behind almost immediately. What's the answer to this, do you think?
Well, that's just a very disappointing thing about today, really. I thought we've played really well to get something out of the game. All right, Rob Bartley slipped over, and they've scored from it, and you can't really do much about that. But we've got to just keep the ball better. We've given the ball away straight from kick-off. Geezer's laid the ball down the line. I didn't think it was a free kick. I thought Mike Jones has got his body there. The Geezer's thrown himself on the floor, and we've given away a silly free kick. But then we've given the boy a free header at the far post, which is unacceptable. But you just got to switch on and just be a bit more braver and in possession, and just do the right things, because anyone knows. Just put the ball over their full-back's head and just go and shut them in, and just see through the next couple of minutes, and then you build yourself going again. We've got to play short, give a bad ball out wide. They've gone down the flank, free kick or whether it's not, and it's cost us again. I still thought we created a few chances at the end there to nick a draw out of the game, but it weren't to be. But how many times this season can I say it?
Another thing we seem to be struggling with at the moment is defending set pieces. Is this something you're going to be looking into going forwards?
Without a shadow of a doubt, say our preparation's been mucked up today. Obviously, there's been a major accident on the A12, and we've sat still for an hour. But I thought we started the game really well today. But you're right, set pieces are an issue at the minute. But we're a big physical side, so we've probably got 4, 5, 6 players in our side that are over 6 foot, and we deal with it week in, week out, and then you just switch off for a moment. But other teams switch off and they don't concede. We switch off and we concede. So that's what's got to happen. But say the build up before Christmas and that, we've had to call the last 2 training sessions off because of accidents, and then the weather was really bad, because then the bridge was shut at the QE2 and people couldn't get in. But so we're going to train Monday night now, getting ready for the New Year's Day game, and we've got to make sure things are a bit better. But the other downside today is obviously we had 4 or 5 players on 4 bookings that if they got through today they wouldn't have got a suspension, and they've all picked up bookings today. So we've I think our whole back 4 are going to be suspended on the same day.
Finally, another good performance against one of the top teams, but another defeat to go along with Maidstone, Dulwich, Kingstonia, where we've played well and not won. Ultimately now, what do you think the aim is, a realistic aim is for the rest of the season?
I just think we can go on a run still. I said if we're getting beat 4s and 5s, and then there's an issue, there's a serious problem. But there ain't a problem. It's just switching off, and things costing us points at the minute. And until we get through this, we'll be all right. But I still think we're capable of going and winning 3, 4, 5 on the bounce and getting yourself right back in it. Because someone always from this league, after Christmas, always goes on a bit of a run and squeezes into the playoffs, and I think that can be us. I think we've got a good bunch of lads, a good side, and we're doing things the right way, but it's just little minute things are just costing us at the minute, and that's what we've got to cut out. The quicker we cut that out, the quicker we'll start picking up points.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, mate.